They ended up being really sweet. I apologize later. They invited me in for some tacos. I declined because I was like, no, I feel bad for coming up and ruining your vibe. But also, you kind of ruined my vibe. And I need, it's up to you. I guess it's up to you who the villains and good guys are in this story. It's like a really cool part of Road Trip, and you just meet really cool people. Or you meet complete psychopaths. It's nice that there's no in between. So yeah, little situations resolved now, but we're heading back into Mesa Verde today. So, made it back to the main part of Mesa Verde, back in the park headquarters, museum area. Mesa Verde is a very culturally and historically significant park. It's not just like an in-your-face geological feature. It's not like the Tetons right up in your face or guys or Yellowstone or something like that. There's a lot of stories that I feel like really enhance this park and make it more interesting and that much more of an experience. Unfortunately, I didn't get to learn about any of those because the museum opens at 10, so I was a little bit early. I did check out the spruce tree house. I think I'm going to do a little hike down there later. But for now, we're grabbing some breakfast. Oh man, I bruised my banana. It's pretty crazy walking around this place and realizing that like you're in the Native American version of a ghost town. And not even that, it's a lot of the structures that are left behind are the cliff dwellings, which are some of the most magnificent that the Native people built. It'd be like if Paris was destroyed and only the Eiffel Tower was left behind. But it's just absolutely nuts as you kind of picture the history that was here before. And it's weird, that's like what a lot of the magic that's here is just like imagining the ceremonies and the communities of people that gathered in. These are called kivas. We're learning a lot today. It kind of stinks because all the ranger guided tours of the pueblos start tomorrow. So it's kind of a bummer because I was looking forward to that. I'm not usually a tour guy, but this seems like the place to get one, get someone who knows what they're talking about. On the positive side, the tour, the self-guided audio tour, is like really well done. So I finished up the loop road and the audio tour by going over to Cliff Palace, which is like the creme de la creme of Mesa Verde. I just keep imagining being a cowboy and stumbling across this ancient abandoned city, just lying up on the cliffs, and like that sensation that gives you. Like, it's crazy looking at it now, obviously, but being and discovering it and not knowing, all the mysteries of it is that's got to be an intense feeling. So I don't know, this is a really interesting national park just because I'm kind of slowing down, doing a little bit of a different experience. I'm not just like throwing myself up at a 1,000-foot hike, but I'm liking it. Now I'm gonna head over to the museum and the petroglyph trail that's right by it. I've started to nail the road trip timing of like how much time you want, and so you're not bored, but you're not feeling rushed either. I feel like I'm really starting to nail that and like know my pace pretty well. I still do move though. Like I move. It's nice if you're planning a road trip to take your time and stuff more than I do, because your boy does be moving. So, decided to hop out of the car, get some old-fashioned American hiking done. I'm on the Petroglyph Trail. Petroglyph Point Trail is the trail that I'm on. It's awesome. It's a great hike so far. You dip down into the canyon, and then you're just kind of weaving in and out of the little alcoves and the cliffs. And it's absolutely beautiful. Love it. Just stopped by a little site too, so it was nice to get up close and personal. It's cool doing this hike like after learning about everything, because it just feels like you're now experiencing everything you kind of checked out before, and you're getting a chance to maybe walk some of the same trails that the people who lived here thousands of years ago did. Damn, that sounded really nerdy, but can't keep it in. Museum? That looks like a tree. I crack myself up sometimes. That's what's important about jokes, that they make you laugh. It's just crazy. They climbed along these cliffs to get to bed. Like this one's like having the top bunk. That sucks. I couldn't resist. I'm on the Knife's Edge Trail right at the front of the park. It's a long drive out of the back of the park, so I decided to break up the drive to Durango by doing this hike. I thought it was a good plan, but my body is telling me no, even though my mind is telling me yes. I have a few snacks in the bag, so we're probably gonna do a little bit of refueling once we get to the end of the trail. And then after that, it's about an hour to Durango. I have a hotel or a motel, or I don't know. The place is a motel / gift shop. So not exactly sure what the vibe will be there, but we will have a mattress to sleep in tonight, which is nice. But what a way to end the Mesa Verde visit. Wish I could have spent a little bit more time here. Wish I had tomorrow here. That way I could talk to the rangers and, you know, do a tour and stuff. But still a great place to visit. And also really big testament to how different languages sound cool, because Green Table National Park does not sound as fascinating as Mesa Verde. There's a little bit of spice there that we like. Quarter mile away from Victory, and we run into this fella right here. So kind of stinks that we won't be able to say we completed the whole trail. I always like, you know, I always like getting to the end of the line. I feel like you got to do that, 100% it. What are you gonna do? Came in the off season, you're getting off season treatment. So we made it to Durango. I'm in the most lovely motel room. I don't know if you can hear that, but nice springs for tonight. Yeah, funny story about when I pulled up. So they said check-in was after 4 p.m. So I go up to the office and it's locked, and they have a sign that says that they only are in the office from 3 to 9 p.m. And so then some lady comes around and she's like, oh, are you like looking for them? They should be back there on a hike. And I'm like, oh, sweet, dude. Love the town vibe. Like an hour and a half into the shift, we just go out and take a hike. I'm like, that's fair on a Sunday. Nice afternoon. So then she ends up hooking me up with the key to my room, and I don't realize the door is automatically locked. So I immediately lock myself out, and I have to go bother her again and be like, hey, can you let me back in? She was cool though. I don't know. Town's giving me a weird kind of vibe. I just, 1 out of the 3 lamps in my motel room works, which might be on me, but you know, I'm not spending money, if that makes sense. A little bit of a bust tonight, but I think I'm gonna head out tomorrow, do some mountain biking. But for tonight, I'm gonna relax. I'm just gonna chill in the motel. I keep saying hotel like I'm a fancy ass middle class person. Come on now. Anyway, I'm gonna be back out in the back of my car tomorrow, which maybe I shouldn't be throwing rocks from glass houses, but hello. What's your name? He doesn't like the phone. Like, get the phone out of my face. So did a little bit of the lazy morning at the motel. I'm about to head out now. I'm gonna hit the Twin Buttes mountain biking trail. I'll do a little bit of what I came here to do before getting out of town. Whew. Big climb right at the beginning of this one. Gorgeous views. Absolutely beautiful views. Hello, Durango. Uh-oh, whoopsie. That was fun. Whew. So I'm way back in the Twin Buttes trail right now. We loop back around and Durango's down there. So beautiful views though. It's been a pretty great ride so far. Big uphill at the beginning. Big uphill in general because I haven't done a ton of mountain biking. So I'm tired, and we're at 7,000 feet already. I'm feeling it, out of breath. A little slow going, but we've been making good progress. Accomplished much of the uphill. Don't have too much uphill left to do, and it has been really beautiful trails. Nice and smooth, flowy, kind of twisty, turny, but not as rocky as what I'm used to back in Jackson. The Teton Mountains and the mountain ranges around them, very rocky, tend to be pretty steep and rocky. These guys got a few rock gardens here and there, but nothing that I haven't been used to. You know, I was born in the darkness, so kind of coming out here, and I'm too out of breath to make Batman references right now. Actually, I shouldn't be talking like Batman when you're breathing like this. Oh gosh. Anyway, though, the forecast was saying that the rain was gonna hold off. I am a little bit worried just because mountains can always be a little bit unpredictable. But hopefully I'll be finished up with all the uphill, because riding uphill in the rain, now that is hell on earth. Riding downhill in the rain, well, you're just an action movie star and looking good. Plus it'll pat down the dirt so you get nice traction. Let's hop back on the bike, head back down, and head back down. Let's go do the fun part now. Whoop. Well, we officially made it to the top, and I'm pooped. The good news is quite literally all downhill from here. I'd forgotten the desert biking. I was saying I was mountain biking out in Moab, but that's really desert biking. Mountain biking, that's a different game when you're going straight up and straight down. Going down Ed and Flo. What a trail name. That's a nice trail name. Nice. Whoa. What do I go down there and then woo! Hell yeah. Oh, hello tree. Oh man, shake it out a little bit. A lot faster coming down than coming up, that's for sure. Ooh, put me through the spin cycle. Playing a little twister here. I think I turned the right way. Maybe I should check my GPS. But I am a man, which means my sex of direction is imperceptible. Huh. Well, let's double check the old Strava. Oh man, I still have a ways to go. But I am heading the right direction. Making my way downtown, walking fast, people passing, I'm homebound. Oh, there's a mountain bike trail. And you know I'm cool, so I gotta be slick with it. Woo! Did you guys notice that lady was walking on the wrong side of the road earlier? I mean, not that there's a right and wrong side for anything, but she was walking on the English side of the road, not the American. Oh yeah. What a nice way to end, man. Like, I love ending on a nice wide trail like this and just booking it down after all the work is in. Nice wide trail. It's just a dream. Oh, and then smooth it out. Oh, what a trail. What a trail. I'm like freaking out at all the wrong places. I'm now back on the pavement, just road biking. I'm like, what a trail, but it is nice. It's like super, when you end on pavement, it's just super smooth and your taint and your butt hurts already. So it feels like you're riding on butter, and it's just it's a goddamn dream. So the plan now is to dip down into New Mexico a little bit before I head back up to Sand Dunes and cross that national park off my list. So we're gonna be heading down straight across southern Utah or southern Colorado. Oh man, losing it after that ride. It's a pretty decent drive. I think it's like 3.5, 4 hours. I'm going to stop at the Rio Grande River Gorge area. And then I'm going to camp near Wheeler Peak in New Mexico. It's the highest peak in New Mexico. So we'll check out the scene there. I'm planning on hiking up it tomorrow if there isn't any snow. I wasn't entirely sure. I'm going to kind of see how things go today. So we'll see how that is. But I really should get a Monster sponsorship at this point. Actually, funny story. We had a Red Bull event I'm a bartender. We had a Red Bull event the other day, and I'm drinking my white Monster, and the Red Bull rep comes in, and I didn't realize this till later, but we had like a 10, 15 minute long conversation, and I'm just chugging down the white Monster the whole time, and I didn't realize till later because she came up to me, and she hands me one of the Red Bull flavors that we were serving, and she's just like, just in case you wanted to give it a try. And I was like, she said it in a funny way, and it didn't click till later that she was totally throwing shade at me.